Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus reading for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? But Spirit, what is the strongest energy here today for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign? Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles. Virgos dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Strongest energy, Spirit. Okay, let's see, because there's something here about maybe some sort of chaos. It's almost like they're kind of showing me, like, what do you call that? Is that like a tornado, that one that swirls up, right? And when it sucks everything in as it's going, and then when it reaches out the top, it flings everything out. They're kind of showing me that. Okay, so I don't know if there's some sort of tower moment going on for somebody here. Tower moment can talk about destruction, but even with them showing me that tornado, maybe this is some sort of natural disaster. All right, show me more. Yeah, now they're playing that Mary J. Blige song. I'm going down because you ain't around. My whole world's upside down. Now, somebody could be going to jail. But if this is somebody going to jail, I see it's almost like a how do you say it? Like a resisting arrest. So there may be some sort of a scuffle here or... But okay. Give me 2 cards for the fire sign. Strongest energy for Virgo. And 1 more. Thank you. So coming out sideways, I see a card and it says keep dancing. But it's coming out sideways, and anything that comes out sideways to me is a blockage. Show me more. And then coming in the reverse, it says you are not afraid. So someone is afraid of something. Now, the keep dancing is a number 31, which could be significant, or 13, which is the death card energy. Yeah, and the death card, you know, Scorpio energy, but it talks about endings and new beginnings. I don't know if the keep dancing is saying to me that this is somebody who kind of wanted something to continue with you, or it could... Okay, let's see what else comes out, because it could also be that maybe this person was trying to block something for you, maybe something that you are celebrating, or this could have something to do with a relationship here, or there is a blockage in a relationship. But yeah, coming in the reverse, this card always kind of reminds me of like David and Goliath. Well, it is that energy. But let's see. Okay, so it feels like someone's afraid of something. Give me the energy for Virgo. What's Virgo's energy here? Virgo's dealing with a fire sign. And show me more. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have dare to be happy and seek an expert. Yeah, for some of my Virgos, it's like, I don't know, there's something here about you stepping away from somebody, or you stepping away from the crowd, right? Because even in this card, this penguin is different from all the other penguins that are marching the other way. So definitely something different, different about you, maybe something different, unique, or... But this is kind of, again, is reminding me of like the swan story, you know, the ugly duckling. But it's like, it kind of makes me feel like for some of you, someone here may have seen you as the ugly duckling, but they had no idea you was going to turn into the swan. But this is also you, Virgos, where, like I said, it kind of makes me feel like for some of you, it's like you cut from a different cloth. Now, what I was going to say, because I saw this card, which is kind of making me think of the same thing, right? Why is that sheep separate from all those sheep? Why is the sheep going in a different direction and all the other sheep are going that way? Do you know what this is making me feel like, Virgos? A lot of you, right, there may be a fire sign that is realizing that, hey, you are a leader. You're not a follower. There's something here about maybe this person being able to get other people to kind of follow their command or believe in them or see them a certain way, but not you. So it kind of feels like I said, when you walked away from something, where'd the card go? I'm putting it over there. When you walked away from something, the next two cards I saw was accept, love, and listening to music. Kind of just feels like you're pouring into yourself. It kind of making me feel like the Ace of Cups. Some of you may enjoy music. You may be singers. You may be writers. You may sing to your animals. The only audience this man has got is this dog, cat, and about 4 mice. For some of you, there could be something about something that you are saying. It makes me think of me when I'm singing at home and my kids is looking at me like, shut up. But there's joy here. Yeah, rise and shine. And I don't know if someone here may be trying to find out some sort of information about you. Could be getting tarot readings. Could just be watching tarot, your sign. And I don't know if this tarot reader is saying, hey, no, the Virgo seems to be okay. But there's something also, let me get into the tarot because I'm picking up a lot of energy just from this deck. And I wonder if it's because I haven't used them for a while. All right. I didn't get the second card. Give me another card for Virgo. So you got take bite-sized steps. Yeah, you got love your body. What is this? Oh, Virgos. Maybe that's why that stayed in the deck. I don't know if that's what you're doing, blowing off some steam, but... You have love your body. So some of you could be making changes to your body, right? Maybe you're looking differently. Maybe you're dressing differently here. But I look at this woman and she's looking in the mirror and she's smiling. So that means that she likes what she sees. So good for you, Virgos. Number 22 could be significant. The bite size was a number 46 or 64, but it boils down to a 10. Yeah, something here is over. What number is this? Yeah, look at this. Blow some steam is a number 60. If I was to take just the number 6, there could be something here about the 6 of Wands. Public recognition. You could be traveling soon here. You see these people are on a train. There's something here about full speed ahead. But this card does make me think about sexual energy as well. So maybe some of you have some really healthy relationships, right? So this fire sign could be anybody to you. So we've got a lot of kind of like energy of 10 on the board. Someone afraid something's over for good. Confirmation. Where my other phone? Yeah. And I just got an alert from my exercise app and it says keep pushing. So Virgo's in with a fire sign. What's the energy here, Spirit? Something here about cowboy hats or someone who likes racing. Maybe someone drives a fast car. First card turning over is liar. It says be careful of someone sneaky. And then you also have patience. Yeah, some of you may be going into some sort of a commitment here. Things are getting serious. But going forward, it says patience. It says just a few more months. It says good things come to those who wait. Someone could have a problem with their throat chakra. Or somebody trying to give me a problem with mine. What's the energy? What's liar? Looks like it's coming in the reverse. So if it was in the upright, it would say it wasn't me. But it's coming in the reverse. So either way, this is a liar card. Right? Imagine that. Liar coming out with liar. Compulsive liar. Can tell the truth if you write it down on a piece of paper and whispered it in their ear. Something here is being revealed. What's patience? Show me going forward. Look at this. All right, Spirit, what are we doing? So we've got liar with liar, and we've got patience with patience. All right, so heavy Sagittarius energy coming out here. We have Aries energy at the bottom of the deck with the Tower. I'll be back in the Moon, Chariot. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something here about maybe somebody getting in trouble with the law, police, something like that here. Justice and the Chariot. Now, this for some of you could maybe be, especially if you're dealing with. Oh, I thought that was a Strength card. Yeah, something here is over. That's the World card. Now, I was gonna say for some of you, maybe someone here was trying to find the strength to come towards you and speak some sort of truth, but yeah, no, there's something here behind the scenes. The Moon can represent fear. We have it over here. Keep dancing, coming out sideways. Like I said, maybe Spirit's putting a stop to something here. Some of you with that I'll be back or they'll be back and the Tower. This is someone who thought that they could return to you. But show me more. Virgo's dealing with a fire sign, Spirit. Yeah, I don't know if someone's angry about something because I feel like a certain type of heat over me. And I don't have the heatings on. It's not a very particularly warm day at this time in the morning. 3 cards. We have the 6 of Pentacles. There's something here about an exchange of money or where somebody was receiving money from. But show me more. Virgo's dealing with a fire sign. Coming out sideways. Can talk about a blockage. We have a King of Swords. I'll see what covers the King of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be involved in a situation. But show me more. Now, when I think of the King of Swords, right? The King of Swords is in the upright. We'll talk about someone who is honest, truthful, clear, direct. Someone who has good discernment. But like I said, it came out sideways. Yeah, so it came out sideways. So it could talk to me about, like I said, somebody getting caught out about something here. Maybe somebody thought they was very clever, or this could be Archangel Michael. You have the 9 of Wands. And it's interesting just the way the cards are laid out on the table. It's almost like that 9 of Wands is looking at that King of Swords. Almost like somebody saying, hey, do you know what? Let me just move on. 9 of Wands is an energy of perseverance, resilience. Yeah, but I also see it as somebody maybe, you know, moving, letting something go and moving on. Because you have the 8 wands behind him and he's only holding on to 1 wand. But give me 3 cards for going forward. What is patience? Why is it out here twice? The 10 of Swords flipped right in the reverse. It landed on that 6 of Pentacles. There's some sort of a payout here for somebody as well. I don't know if it's some sort of money you've been waiting for. But the scales are being balanced. That's what it feels like. Show me more. Yeah, landed on the 6 of Pentacles. Didn't I just say that? And it landed on the card, you are not afraid. So is someone afraid about you having some sort of wealth or them having to give you something here? 10 of Pentacles. We already got the 10 of Swords out here. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Something here was an unwise choice. 5 of Swords is an energy of almost like somebody having, because he's only got 3 swords in his hand, and 3 of Swords talks about sadness, grief, and pain, and things like that, right? Sorrow. It's almost like this, whoever this is, right? They have to gather up them 3 swords. Oh, okay. I'm hearing bruised ego. Somebody was trying to get away with something. But this is an energy, like I said, of defeat. Surrender. 5 of Swords is an energy as well, bullying and things like that. Malicious gossip. Liar, liar. Yeah, now they're singing a little silly song, right? Liar, liar, pants on fire. Fire sign. I'm hearing Spirit say someone here is going to have to reap the consequences of their actions. I'm hearing Spirit say when you know better, you should do better. So this is someone that knew better. But out of pride and out of ego. And I'm hearing them say revenge. Yeah, but you see, Five of Swords, why do they have to retreat? Because you're too strong here, Virgos. Or your ancestors don't play. One more card. Virgo's in with a fire sign. What are we getting stuck on? There we go. Yeah, I told you. It was that energy at the beginning. That tornado. Sucking everything up. It's almost like an energy of everything that somebody gained off of the back of someone else, or out of dishonesty, or out of, oh, I'm hearing spirit say, out of tarnishing your name. All of it's going to be taken back. And I think I picked up some energy like this the other day. Tower. Aries, Scorpio energy. Someone could be being evicted or kicked out of a home. Yeah, Seven of Wands, or your home is protected. Seven of Wands with the moon, King of Wands. And the Seven of Cups. I'm telling you, in the Chariot. Okay, let's see. Now, the Chariot doesn't have to be police and things like that, right? It could just be, like I said, maybe somebody moving on. There could be something here about a vehicle. The Devil and the Sun. Something here is being exposed. Or your light is irritating someone's demons. So, Spirit, what's the Six of Pentacles energy here? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Okay, wanted me to stop there. Six of Pentacles, you have the Page of Coins. You have the Emperor. So Aries energy again here. Could be dealing with someone who you have children with. For some of you, this looks like maybe something to do, like I said, with some sort of money exchange. So I don't know if this is like in a business. Someone who wanted to control, I don't know if it's somebody's finances. Who is this Emperor? Now, it is divine masculine energy. Page of Pentacles talks about making practical decisions and things like that. It can also maybe talk about someone has some sort of goal. Show me more about the Page of Coins and the Emperor. The Hanged Man and the Seven of Cups. This person is confused. You also have the energy of the Seven of Pentacles out here. Now, in this Seven of Cups, you see a figure that's walking away. It's like it's disappearing into the fog. And then the Hangman Pisces energy. Someone here may be seeing something from a different perspective. The Hangman can talk about an awakening as well. Releasing, letting something go. Show me more. Page of Coins and the Emperor. Three of Swords. Because the Page of Coins in this deck, right, especially with that Six of Coins out here, it can talk about someone who maybe was studying some sort of spell work or paying for something here. Two of Coins. Yeah, juggling, balancing act. This is someone who is, to me in this deck, the Two of Coins talks about someone who's dishonest. Why is he only showing you one coin? And why is he hiding one behind his back? He's not presenting everything to you. And then you have the vernal equinox. Yeah, it's like somebody wanting a fresh start as well for some of you. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune. But things have shifted. Things have changed. And the Four of Swords. Yeah, that's like laying something to rest here. And the Magician. I don't know. Someone could have been trying to attack your destiny here, Virgos. Okay, give me one card. Page of Coins, the Emperor. The Ace of Cups. I don't know if this is something like a love spell or something like that here, Spirit. What are we doing? We have no, it's not the right time, and Mercury retrograde. Yeah, for some of you, this person wants to return. And confession. Someone has to tell you something. Vacation you will be traveling to. And then coming out sideways. Oh, you got manifest at the bottom of the deck, and you got pregnancy. I don't know if that means somebody wanting to trap you with a baby. For some of you, this may be somebody new. What is this King of Swords? King of Swords is a 9 of Swords. So that makes a 10 of Swords energy. And we have that over here, but in the reverse. 6 of Wands is trying to come out. There's a lot of cards trying to come out here. But the 5 of Cups. Something about your success. What's the King of Swords with the 9 of Swords? Some of you may have had a dream about this person. Yeah, you got the Empress out here. Or did they have a dream about you? What's the 9 of Swords Empress? Divine Feminine. Oh, so you got the Emperor and... Okay. So you got the Emperor and the Empress out here. Somebody afraid you're going to find your divine partner? Nine of Swords. 5 of Coins. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. I feel like someone turned cold and a little bit bitter. Or maybe they were already like that. Maybe they were someone who's just very closed off when it comes to emotions and things like that. But it's almost like somebody's giving me this kind of, like I was saying, this kind of revengeful energy. And for some of you, there may have been a third party that caused some issues here. What's the 5 of Coins? The 4 of Wands. Some of you going on to get married and things like that. This is celebrations. Again, this is like somebody who wanted to return to you. What's the 9 of Wands? Look at that picture on the laptop. Don't it look like an evil emperor? Look at the 2 coins in his hands. What's the 9 of Wands? Coming out sideways is the Hermit. 4 of Coins. Show me more. And the Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups? 7 of Wands. I feel like for some of you, you removed your affection from somebody here. Now, it could also be that, I don't know if someone here is stuck with another person, this Queen of Cups energy. Maybe you just ghosted this person. But the 4, give me more on the 4 of Pentacles, because that can talk about somebody really wanting to hold on to someone, but it's more like a possessive energy. The 4 Wands came out again. Did somebody lie to you and not tell you that they were married? What's the 4 Wands? Queen of Cups. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. Landed on the King of Swords. This is misinformation. This is a lack of clarity. Blocked communication. I feel like for a lot of you, that's maybe what you have done as well. Some of you may have redirected your focus on somebody else. On something else. But for a lot of you, it just feels like it's not necessarily on this person. Queen of Cups is giving me this energy of self-love. All right, Spirit, show me what this 10 of Swords in the reverse is. I feel like this 10 of Swords in the reverse is giving me an energy here, Virgos, right? And for some of you, maybe you're just entering into this energy where you're just kind of slowly walking away from something, slowly accepting something here. It could even be slowly forgiving something. 6 of Coins is turning over again. You have the 8 of Swords. Show me more. What's the 6 of Coins? 8 of Swords. 6 of Wands. 66 could be significant. 99. Someone is in some... It's either somebody wanted you in some sort of mental imprisonment, right? Or this is how this fire sign or whoever this is feeling. Because it's coming out heavy air energy. Okay, yeah, we have Aries over here. Aries over here. But a lot of swords. Six of Wands. There's something here coming into balance. And it could be worrying someone. But Spirit says that is judgment, especially if it has to do with your business or a new passionate beginning. Yeah, justice right behind that. Right behind that, you have the Nine of Cups. And then you see again, we have this Magician with this King of Swords, and then we have this Nine of Wands. I don't know if someone was very persistent at doing something, determined to do something here. I feel like there was an air sign involved here. Or like I said, this fire sign may have just thought they were very clever. Unbeatable. What's the Ten of Coins? Someone could have been body shaming somebody. Ten of Coins is a Seven of Cups. Six of Swords. If this is about money that somebody was trying to get or something like that, it's like Spirit was saying, hey, listen, I don't know if that person is delusional, if it was just wishful thinking, right? But this could also be, give me one more, Seven of Cups. The Two of Wands. Show me more about the Two of Wands. Yeah, the Three of Wands is trying to come out sideways. I don't know if somebody was trying to confuse somebody in terms of making a choice. But the Three of Wands, it talks about manifesting your dreams. Ten of Pentacles. This is big development. This is an energy of a level up. It's like, the Three of Wands is about seeing the bigger picture. It talks about planning and progression for the future. Making plans. But it's almost like you making plans for something that obviously that isn't here yet, but you don't stop kind of like visualizing it, knowing it's coming. And somebody wanted to interfere with that for you. The Six of Swords is moving to calmer waters. Peace. What's the Tower? The Fool. Aries energy again. Also Aquarius energy. So an Aquarius could have something to do with something. What was that? The Tower again? What's the Fool? There's that Two of Coins, and then there's the Four of Swords. It's like somebody's trying to come up with some new idea. What is this? Six of Cups, Seven of Coins. It's like somebody wants you to invest in the past. Maybe they want you to take a leap of faith with them. But we saw the Tower twice. Would it be a wise choice? Ace of Coins. Yeah, would it be a wise choice? You've got the Ace of Coins, you've got the Judgment, you've got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands, Ten of Swords. Two cards for that Fool. Spirit. Same cards wanting to show itself. Something could have something to do with children. This woman is pregnant. We already have 2 children here. Maybe somebody's on their 3rd child. Again, this energy of, be careful of somebody wanting maybe to come in and get you pregnant. Justice. Spirit, give me a clear message. The Fool card in the Tower. 3 of Coins. And the Moon. Yeah, I feel like you have people working together behind the scenes for some of you here. Some of you, I feel like going forward, maybe you need to move in silence. But there's definitely an energy of deception here. Do I need anything else for that Moon? The Seven of Wands. Okay, that talks about stand your ground, facing things head on. Okay, not backing down here, Virgos. Coming out sideways. Yeah, the Magician, I'm telling you, landed on the King of Swords. Got a Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. Stay confident here. You know you're moving forward and away from someone. Stay with that energy. Now, some of you have the free will to go back to somebody, right? You know your history with them, right? You know if some of you can forgive and get past and move onto a new slate with that person. But there's definitely some sort of spell work or manipulation going on here. And I feel like finances is what's surrounding it. Landing on the 6 of coins, you have the Knight of Swords. Like someone may be in a rush to get some sort of money here. 2 of Cups and the Temperance. One more. Page of Swords. Whoever this is, they're watching, spying you, trying to get information. Trying to think of the right thing to say. King of Coins. Temperance, 2 of Cups, King of Coins. Somebody doesn't want you to have something stable. Male or female. Or someone stable. Look at that. King of Coins with 10 of Coins. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Page of Cups with the 5 of Swords this way up is not a bad thing. It talks about a shift maybe when it comes to romance. It talks about maybe somebody coming in and doing things differently compared to what it is that you have experienced with people in your past. Page of Cups is a romancing idea. New love. Okay, I'm not going to say that. All right. So what is the... Let's see what they don't want you to know, and then we'll look at the energy going forward, okay? Virgo's in with a fire sign. What is it that they don't want the Virgo to know? You have reconciliation, harmony, resolving issues, getting back together. You have love affair. It says secrecy, third party, hooking up an STD. Yeah. You got toxic people at the bottom of the deck. You got spotlight. It says limelight, audience, self-absorbed. Someone's a dancer. Or I don't know if they do something on stage. Maybe a stripper. Or maybe this is somebody just reminiscing about, you know, if you with your person and you know, you might have put on a little dance for them. Maybe they're reminiscing about a certain time for some of you as well. What they don't want the Virgo to know. In the reverse, landed on the 6 of Pentacles. See, in the upright, it would say conflict resolution. It says compromise, make an amend, and positive outcome. Or maybe they want to reconcile with you because something else didn't work out for them. Clarify these cards. Yeah, you got double life at the bottom of the deck. Liar, deception in another relationship. So again, you know, I don't know if someone here is ghosting or moving away from a Queen of Cups energy. Could be someone that someone has children with. King of Swords could be a masculine's energy, a Virgo masculine's energy where you are cutting somebody off. And it could be because it doesn't serve you anymore. All right. So with reconciliation, we have spiritual attack. It says karma. It says divine intervention. And it says facing their demons. What's love affair? Thinking of you. Landed on reconciliation. It says thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, missing you. There's a feminine energy out here, right? I don't know if it's someone that you was dealing with, Virgos, right? But I don't know if she was the one that caught an STD or was... I don't necessarily say she was stripping or something like that. I'm seeing like somebody getting ready for something, but it feels very secretive. But it feels like getting very dressed up for something. So, I don't know, going on a date with somebody else or there's something here. But there's heavy regret. Yeah, secretive, sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. What spotlight? It's coming in the reverse. Now, in the upright, it would say egg on their face. It says ashamed, backfired, and got caught. But it's coming out in the reverse. I'm telling you, there's something here that is maybe coming to light. Or it has come to light. And maybe you just don't know about it, Virgos. I'm also picking up this energy with egg on their face in the reverse. This is someone who wants to show up in a certain way. But they don't want you to know something. It keeps giving me that 2 of coins energy where that man is showing you one coin, but there's something behind his back. Give me one more on spotlight and egg on the face. Now, you could also be the one in the spotlight here. Give me one more here. Pictures, regrets, reminiscing, missing you. They don't want you to know that they watch you. What's a conflict resolution in the reverse? Pop up. It says surprise visit, reaching out and in person. Okay, broken mirrors, addictions, roller coaster, toxic connection, coming out sideways. Yeah, okay. You got 11-11 at the bottom of the deck with intimacy and childish, stubborn. Could be dealing with someone who's younger than you. There's something here about Capricorn energy. Or it could just be like maybe they're trying to show me the devil card. I don't know if this is someone who has addictions. Or they're just codependent or obsessed. I don't know if you're dealing with someone who's low vibrational. What's the strongest energy going forward, Spirit? How are we doing for time? Okay. Energy going forward. Virgo's in with a fire sign. You have the community. You have the main male. And you have the coffin card. Clarify these cards. What's community? Yeah, I feel like someone's watching somebody on some sort of a platform. I mean, you could live around this person. Yeah, fake accounts, things like that. False person. Or maybe someone here needs to be careful of the people that they have around them. Maybe not everybody is your friend. What's mature, man? You have message of concern. And it's interesting. Both of these numbers is a 5. You got 14 or 41, but it boils down to a 5. And then the mature man is a number 5. So that makes 10. We have a 10 here with the coffin. Number 19 or 91. Okay. Yeah, we have thief coming out, but I also see wealthy man. If you are someone who's financially stable and secure, be careful here, right? Unlike the coffin with the thief. Now it could just be saying, hey, there may be a thief here, a liar, a cheater, like I said, that maybe has run out of time for something, right? Number 24 or 42, but it does boil down to a 6, which would give me the 6 of wands. But again, we do have the 6 of pentacles out here. And again, if a thief, there's too much energy here. If a thief was waiting to receive something, I don't feel like they're going to get it. I feel like something gets exposed. This could be someone who acts like they support you. Yeah, look at this. Wealthy man, main male, great fortune, marriage. I don't know if this is like an energy as well, like maybe somebody wanting to get married for money. Well, there's a wealthy man here that may be watching a privileged lady. Occupation, maybe someone who works very hard. It sounds like your energy, Virgos. With the lovers. And then you've got someone who's in despair and poverty. Because, yeah, I'm telling you, someone here is going to be losing a home, having to move out of a home, struggling to pay their rent. I'm hearing car note. And I'm hearing something about the bills just keep piling up. So let us get a card. I'm going to get a card for each of, if you're dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sag, okay? Just did it a little bit different this week. So give me a card for my Virgos. What advice do you have for my Virgos that are dealing with an Aries? Yeah, someone's problems is loading up. Loading. All right. All right, so this is for my Virgos that are dealing with an Aries. All right, let's see what this is. I'm not going to be staring at the laptop. Number 4 could be significant. Yeah, there's something about someone's home, marriage, stability. So the one that's coming out for you, it says gentleness. It says be kind to yourself and others. It says honor your gentleness. And it says speak words of love. Yeah. Gentleness. Where are you? So it says this card represents a sensitive, gentle soul with a deep connection to animals and the natural world. It says this is someone who tends to feel out of place in the noisy world of busy people. Sounds like your energy, Virgos. We have 2 cards of you walking away from the crowd or standing away from the crowd here. It says you may be feeling more overwhelmed than usual or find that you need to spend more time alone in a quiet place. The unicorns encourage you to honor your desire for peace and quiet and know that gentleness is a sacred gift that needs to be nurtured and expressed more often. Sensitivity is an indicator of powerful intuitive and psychic abilities and should be nurtured, not repressed. Do I really want to read all of this? It says you may feel uncomfortable about addressing a conflict, find yourself in a confronting situation, or realize it is time to take a stand for yourself. It says responding to a situation with kindness does not make you weak. Your softness comes from deep strength and immense courage within. Rather than shrinking away from a situation or wondering if you should be stronger or louder, understand that you can make change in gentle, loving ways. It says humanity needs the gentle souls to lead the way into new reality, one in which kindness and compassion are upheld as the highest qualities. You can show the way by sharing your gentleness with others and demonstrating how to love and honoring every living being. You can help others to see how kindness is a strength and encourage others to sensitive souls to acknowledge their gifts. It says this card may be calling you to conscious activism. It says where you can make a stand for innocent animals in a loving yet powerful way. It says be more willing to speak words of love and demonstrate acts of kindness. It says shine your beautiful, gentle light more brightly in the world. So what did I get from that? If you're dealing with Aries, no, let me know. They said, I don't know. I was going to say kill them with kindness, but you do your thing. Ignore me. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. What is the advice for Virgos dealing with a Leo? You have freedom, run. No, I'm joking. Let's see. It says live wild and free. It says choose your freedom. It says claim your independence. Maybe it is what I said. Freedom. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Now, if you have a Leo ancestor that you know is one of your spirit guides, they're letting you know you're free from something. They also want you to know, they want you to tap into that energy of the Leo, where it talks about being courageous and confident and you know, drawing on that inner bravery here. All right, so freedom. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. It says you are a free spirit. It says with an infinite soul. It says who cannot and should not be caged. It is time to forge your own path through life and create everything you want, regardless of how others think you should live. You may have held back to please someone or to protect yourself from judgment. It says you may have put your dreams on hold, believing they are too wild or outrageous, or that you do not deserve a life that is magical. You may have been waiting for approval from someone who will never give it. Ignore my stomach. It says, now your heart is calling you to freedom. It is time to create the reality. Yeah, lots of interference with the throat chakra. It says, now that now that your heart is calling you to freedom, it's time to create your reality that will light you up. It says the most and allow you to be true to your soul. It is time to break the chains of illumination that delay your dreams and remember that anything is possible. It is time to stop caring what others may think of your life, choices, or how envious they may be of your freedom. And it says, and do it now. This beautiful winged horse invites you to ride on her back high above judgments and into the magic of infinite possibilities. She encourages you to fly free, to let your hair stream in the wind and take pleasure in your life. It says you are a free spirit. Soar into your wondrous life and never look back. Told you they said run. All right, the ancestors is swooping in to come and get you. Sending you a Uber. All right, give me a card. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Friendship. So it says, seek out your soul family. It says, surrender yourself with positive people. It says, spend more time socializing. So the Sagittarius could be a friend, family member. Okay. Or this is someone that you have that really kind of like best friend, stroke lover, stroke partner, stroke husband, wife connection with. Yeah, okay. Spirit said you could have just said ride or die. I could have, but, you know, I thought it sounded better my way. Anyway, friendship. It says, this unicorn is calling you to surround yourself with positive people who love you. It says love you. It says accept you and support your desire to grow. Okay. It says as you accelerate on your spiritual path, it is important that you are connected with like-hearted souls who share your vision for an abundant life, for an abundant, happy life full of magic and possibility. It says laughter and fun within these friendships will help you to raise your vibrations and attract positive encounters through your uplifted energy. At present, you may feel influenced or held back by friends or family who are stuck in their own judgments and limitations. See any patterns or wounds, it says they are mirroring back to you as a gift. It says be willing to do the inner work to overcome those patterns for yourself. Forgiveness will help you move forward faster than resentment. So bless them, forgive them, and let them go. If you release relationships, it may create a space in your life and for a time. It says you may feel as if you are journeying alone whilst your new family finds you. Use this period to go within and deepen your love for yourself. Trust and know that you are worthy of a wonderful group of companions who support each other. This card encourages you to follow your guidance to new places or attend events where you are likely to meet people from your soul group. Remember, they are looking for you, just as you are for them. It will be a beautiful reunion when you recognize each other. So this is nice. It's probably the best one that I picked up energy-wise so far. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. But that is the energy that I've picked up here today, okay, Virgos? I do hope that something has resonated with you. If it has, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light, Virgo.